Xenu. So all of this talk of, if you want to have a lighter, it's not for cigarettes. Dad had a party. See all the beer? That's something else over there in the corner. Right there. There's more beer. Lots of beer was drank. Elizabeth Moss did a speech at the Golden Globes about her whatever she won award, and she talks about women speaking up against abuses and abuses in general. People are calling her a hypocrite on Twitter. News has like Fox News or something, contacted Chris Shelton, and Chris said what she says is to protect the church and only serves the interest of the church. He's 100% right. What she believes is more than likely, like most Scientologists, of her, what would you call it, status, opinion leader. Lots of particles around her, handling her, is that she's a big being and that she's making a huge difference. Every movie she makes, every award she wins, everything she does is making a huge difference in the Theta/in Theta balance in the world. So she is not only an opinion leader, she's a big being. Meaning it's okay for her to lie on television to everybody. And there's also a level of truth that she is in a bubble, being protected from seeing some of the abuses that occur. If they're smart, they do a good job at it. But sleep deprivation and constant threat, people shoving other people's anchor points in other words, people trying to induce psychosis in others, tends to make for bad handlers. So you have to be real careful about who you let handle your celebrity particles. It's true story. So, whoever's handling her is handling her well, because she is espousing the total non-recognition of the abuse in the church. Even if she did see any, which I think that it's highly possible, most of it is removed from her sight. Like a lot of celebrities, they don't see the abuses of the Sea Org members and stuff like that. But even if she did see it, even if she did see some abuses, and that's possible too, that she would lie and support those women who came out claiming they were abused. Because if she supports anyone who comes out against their abusers, then one would think that Elizabeth Moss would come out and say if she was being abused. But she's not. And she is being abused, and she's not talking about it. So, something to think about. something a lot of people don't think about. Her parents may not think about it because maybe she's doing what she has always dreamed of doing. And maybe Scientology helped her to get to that point, like they promised they would help me and so many others. She just happened to get lucky because the entertainment business, and maybe perhaps took some instructions. There's plenty of jobs that are not worth taking. Like the Warped Tour for a musician is a horrible gig. But if you can stomach it, you can figure it out, then yeah, sure, you could do something with that as a career. Your band survives it. Point being is that whatever she said, you can I can guarantee you that it's false. And it's not her. I'm not saying she's lying. I am saying that she's representing herself as a Scientologist. She's Elizabeth Moss, the Scientologist. Even the headlines are calling her that. She's not Elizabeth Moss anymore. She's Elizabeth Moss, the Scientologist. So, interesting place to be in. She's kind of almost up there with Tom Cruise now. Tom Cruise, Scientology. John Travolta, Scientology. Kirstie Alley, Scientology. Anyways, I'm doing good on the nicotine thing. I'm feeling high strung, but I know it's the acetylcholine receptors in my brain starting to downregulate. It's actually kind of scary to just completely stop nicotine. You think you're going to have a panic attack and stuff, and your body actually is healing. Have bad anxiety because you don't have a cigarette. But you're really more relaxed. Your body's finally starting to relax and heal and stuff. But it's nerve-wracking. It's aggravating. And on top of that, I'm in pain. So, but it's getting better. The more oxygen I get. So, let's hope it gets better. I hope it gets better. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping it'll get better. I can kind of see in my face. I'm not as gaunt as I was, hopefully. I don't feel as gaunt. Now, I weigh a lot less than I should, but been eating a lot instead of smoking a lot. So that's my thoughts on Elizabeth Moss and her award. Congratulations to her. It's too bad that she will look back on this one day, probably, maybe. I just can't see her staying in. I don't know. I really just hope that she can, because she's young enough to be hip enough, unless she just completely disconnects from everybody, which is a real possibility. She could disconnect from everybody. But like Jason Lee, like he got wise pretty quick, taking him for a ride and shit. So she will too, I think. Let's hope. Just wanted to share that with y'all. If y'all didn't hear about it already, Elizabeth Moss won a Golden Globe for whatever it is she does, act. I don't know what show she acts in. I don't watch shows. I play games. All right, interactive entertainment. That's what I like. Interactive. So Feel free to interact. Definitely less gaunt. Zenu Zenu.